Story of the doll, Ellie, Cadence Weenusk. One time when I was probably about 3 or 4, I had a doll. Ellie is what I called it. I don't remember anyone giving to me or me getting it. I just thought it was a pretty doll and I decided to keep it. The next day my mum asked where I found it. I answered truthfully and said my bed, and then she grabbed my doll coldly and threw it in the crawl space. Of course I didn't know why she hated my doll so much, but then again it was sort of creepy, so I couldn't blame her. A year had passed and I was walking around my house. I went to the storage room where I found a picture of a girl. It looked almost exactly like Ellie. I showed my mum and she grabbed that picture and threw it in the crawl space. I was confused and I asked, "Why do you hate Ellie?" and she said, "Her name is not Ellie and we do not speak of her in the house." I just shrugged it off and went to my room, but then I heard my name being called into the hallway. It definitely was not my mom's and definitely was not my siblings because I don't live with them. So I went to see what it was and I saw Ellie. I went to go grab her, but just then I thought to myself, if Mum put her in the crawl space, then how did she get here? Why doesn't Mum want Ellie to be a part of my life? Why is Mum trying to get Ellie away from me? I was obviously scared of her by then, so I picked her up and put her back in the crawl space, and then I heard a big thump from my room. I went in the room and saw me lying on the floor. I've fallen off my bed, but how? How could I be standing right over me but still be on the floor? And just then everything went dark and I woke up on the floor in the same position as I saw myself last night. I went to the living room and saw my mum making coffee. I said to her, "Did you see Ellie in the hallway?" And she said, "What did I say about not speaking about that doll, Cadence?" So I just shut myself up and went to go eat breakfast. Now, as a 12-year-old, my mother has told me why she didn't want Ellie to be in my life or even close to me. Apparently Ellie was a girl that used to live here. She was possessed and died holding that doll. The body was burned, but the doll remained staying at the house. The parents of the girl started hearing their own daughter singing a song in her room and other strange paranormal activities in that same room. They took her belongings, including the doll, to the old church that has already been abandoned, and when they started driving they got into a terrible car accident, and the cops went to the house and found the doll in her room laying on the parents' bed. They never got rid of that doll, and if you ever try to remove the doll from its home, bad things will happen to you. That's my true story, and to this day I am still scared that she will appear in my bed once more.
This is my story. Thank you for watching. Like our videos, subscribe our channel and comment down your horror stories and share our videos as much as you can.